I stand corrected. And how does the story begin with this album? Right to the title, I read that it was taken from a novel you read at the time, Alternative 3. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Or is it just part of the mythology?
I think the original, the working title was Reality, wasn't it, Danny? Reality, but it'd been used by GJFH on the EP before on the same label, so we're like, let's think of something different. And yeah, I just finished reading Alternative 3, and it just came into my head. It was the fourth album.
It was the fourth album.
So it made sense.
So are these songs related about the diversion of reality versus these fictitious takes, so to say?
Not really.
No. That's also part of the mythology. That's great. Duncan, how come you came to the front as a songwriter for this album? If I remember correctly, 6 out of the 10 songs are from your inspiration. How did it come?
There was more. There were more songs in the demo stages. I think Danny had 2 more that didn't make it onto the. One was One Last Goodbye. What ended up as One Last Goodbye. And there was another one, I can't remember the name. Wounded, yeah. There's Wounded Part 2, wasn't there, and something. And but before that, on Eternity, Danny wasn't feeling too well, and I had loads of ideas at the time. So, and that's how I became writing so much around that time.
You were going through a Pink Floyd worship phase or something.
I did that when I was 12.
I mean, how old were you? You should see his face, Danny, right now. He's going like, hell yeah. What would you say about that, Duncan? Besides just giving me faces and all that, what unfortunately the audience cannot see, because it would be great. I mean, you're speaking with your eyes, man.
Right, and I'm trying to think back. No, it's a long time ago. I think we worked together good on things. Got Silent Enigma. That was. All of us had to do it. We had no choice. But no, I think at the time of Eternity, I just did it. And you went to America and then you came back. Didn't feel well. So yeah.
that's quite a prize coming from you, Danny, which we consider one of the most influential songwriters nowadays. I mean, you, Danny, and you speaking in these terms about your friend Duncan, it's just quite a prize for him and for the people that he's surrounded, you know, like us, that consider Duncan our friend. So it's great, and you know what? On a personal note, Danny, I do agree. I think that Duncan, it's a very important songwriter, even more than what he thinks he is, you know. And I always joke with him, telling him that he doesn't know for sure or precisely his place in history of modern metal, but he doesn't care. That's right.
That's the difference.
Okay, guys, help me pick a song so that we can talk a little bit more about it or about the
Go ahead,
album.
Danny, it's your show. Pick a song.
Yeah, from the album.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Last that one.
Hell yeah. Let's go with Lost Control. Hang in here. We're off the air, Danny, but
I can cough now.
Duncan is listening to you, so you can be chatting with him. Meanwhile.
Este sí se puede poner como altavoz, güey. Sí. Speaker.
Oh, we didn't either. We just found out that you were going to be on air about 30 minutes ago. It's quite a nice surprise. And I understand it's 3 o'clock in the morning over there, right?
Es que necesitas colgarle para que se haga speaker. Sí, pero no se va a cortar. Pregunta.
Man, thank you very much. Thanks for the effort. We really appreciate it here at the radio show, Danny. You bet. We can play whatever you want, my friend. For now, we're playing Lost Control, but if you'd like to add another song from, influence, as you mentioned, AU from Pink Floyd, we'll be glad to do it. Lo perdí. No lo escucho. ¿Colgó? Es que no puedo oír a Danny, güey. Pick up the phone and
Danny on now.
talk to Danny.
Hello? You there now? Yeah, that's all done. I all got confused.
No, sí él está hablando.
Right, mate.
Sí está hablando. Pero yo no lo... No, lo que pasa es que
Yeah, it's in. This is playing the song.
¿Pero puede poner los dos? Sí, ahorita está.
Wait, it's out to sing. On
En
this,
vivo,
on the phone.
se ha cortado el Facebook Live.
Si es que no vayas a decir una mala palabra. Niño bomba. Pregúntale otra vez si podemos cortar aquí para quitar.
You there, Danny?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we're here.
Ahí está. Ya. Danny?
Hello.
Oh, hello. So we're good.
We're here.
Cool.
We're also streaming via Facebook Live on the event, so we wanted to hear your voice. I just set up the speakerphone in the phone. Okay, so we're good.
¿Estamos vía Facebook Live?
Sí.
Tú estás haciendo un despliegue de tecnologías tú.
No, estamos haciendo un
Improvisando.
relajo, improvisando.
As you can see, we're improvising a bit, Danny. I hope you don't mind.
That's all right.
This is all Duncan's fault. He always comes here and gets us in a mess, you know, in trouble. And
It's brainwaves affecting you.
but I guess I'm not telling you anything you didn't know before, right?
No, it's brainwaves that affect the electricity.
He's trouble. He's trouble.
Yeah, it's just, yeah, but this is really nice surprise for me, you know. And I feel like I'm in the room.
Oh, that's great. That's great. We also feel like that. Hope next time you're in Monterey in town visiting your pal, you come to the cabin with us, to the radio station, Danny.
You can be sure. You can be sure. You can be sure. Maybe we'll do a couple of acoustic songs.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
I like Monterey, actually. I like Mexico.
Thank you.
Thank you, Danny.
Yeah, it's a great city.
Yeah.
Last time around, we were preparing a barbecue for you and the guys, but unfortunately, you couldn't make it back from Mexico City to Monterey. So it'll be next time around, hopefully.
It's just a shame it's so far away, you know.
Yeah, no. Again, it was Duncan's fault, as always.
I told you, it's brainwaves affecting you. We'll look at this for some.
What's that?
What do you think?
The level.
¿Qué hemos puesto en esa?
Like, how much speakers all that?
Era Shroud Falls, Fragile Dreams y ahora Lost Control.
Oh, it's I've got headphones on, and yours is like on a speakerphone.
¿Qué no?
Oh, yeah, that's going into the microphone.
But when the music stops, you'll be able to hear it properly.
¿O no? ¿Parte? Okay.
How long do you schedule? Like, for? 2 hours, stay there for?
Half an hour.
Okay, we'll go through some commercials now. Hang in there. It'll be quick. Y me voy a aventar la puntada de decir que mucha gente considera Lost Control como la canción de Anathema. Espero que no se me agüite mi Dani de oro.
That was the plan. To make girls cry.
Okay.
Always the plan. So, which part of Mexico are you in? Have you found you on the map? Which part of Monterey are you in? Could have made just the address, but it's fine. You can have the map.
Sí, va. He's listening to her.
Yeah, this one. It's out of sync.
I sent ¿Bajas la música? ¿Te pones el-
Escucha, frecuencia.
Pero tú hazle una pregunta, dile que ahí está.
Bien, estamos de vuelta en eufOnia, el otro sonido de la música, en este especial. ¿A quién tenemos en cabina ya?
A mí. Tú.
Pero además, bueno, es que tú eres una celebridad, esto.
Al
Tenemos
Luisín.
al Chinos.
A Luis. Chinos.
Y luego tenemos ahí un par de arrimados.
Sí,
Que, bueno,
un par de gringos que no son gringos.
No, ¿qué pasó?
¿No son gringos?
No les digas así.
No son
No,
gringos.
no son gringos. Pero son gringos.
No, de ninguna
No
manera.
somos gringos.
Mr. Cavanagh and Mr. Patterson.
Oh,
No somos gringos.
Yes.
so, you're not gringos, right, Danny?
Somos scousers, lad.
Okay, Lost Control. In my opinion, and arguably the best Anathema song ever. Sorry about that, Danny. Hope you don't mind.
I don't think it's the best one. I don't think it's the best I've written either. But it's obvious. It's easy
it's
to
obvious.
with the free chord thing, and it's easy for people to digest.
Obvious things are difficult to write. It's obvious when it's written. It's like
I mean,
poetry, my friend.
It's
It's
easy
like
to
poetry.
digest, and
Everybody can write a poem, but write a good poem and have the inspiration for it, it's difficult.
I like, but if you put things in like, if you dumb down stuff, I reckon more people will like it. And if you do something clever, most people won't understand it. That's what happens.
That is also true.
Yeah, there's simplicity, and then there's the obvious, isn't it? I don't know. I don't.
It is, and these are not only my words. You know, I was just telling Duncan a few minutes ago, Danny, that I read about probably 20 reviews different on the net. Most of them good because it's a well accepted, universally acclaimed album, and almost every single review that I've read, they mentioned Lost Control as the standout song. And I do agree. I mean, it's full of great songs. Even
Yeah, that's one of my favourites. That and Destiny. Yeah, Destiny is one, isn't it?
Destiny, actually, that's the song that Duncan picked when I asked him about the album. But again, can you guys tell us a little bit what was going on with Anathema at the time of Alternative 4? I mean,
Long story, long time ago.
top of your mind. I mean, what's on the top of your mind?
Yeah, that's it. Isn't it? The three of us, the three of us at the time, Jay-Z. Yeah. And John, yeah.
It is. But okay, let's change a little bit topic. That's also an iconic artwork, Duncan, and it was part of your inspiration. Can you tell us a little bit what's behind it?
I went to this lad's house in London, Tim Spear. Used to play drums in Deep and Polish. And we were trying to come up, I had a few ideas, but we were trying to come up with something original. And he had this like angel statue. I said, can you take a photo of that? He said, I can scan it. A few ideas, but we're trying to come up with something
chinos. Behave.
So he put it on the scanner, and it looked boss. It looked really, really good when it came on the computer screen. I said, right, change the face, make it look spooky, like use like a mirror or something like that. And then they just thought, fuck the, sorry for swearing, put like a space helmet visor in there. So he did, and I thought, that looked good. He did a few versions, but the record company actually took the wings, and it took about 2 weeks to put them back up.
I mean, the wings play, for me, a definitive role in there.
Well, yeah, for people who know what looks good, and they didn't have a clue. So. I had murder with them. Anyway. Yeah, they changed all the stuff, and they didn't want to use the typesetting and then all the wings and all that stuff. Complicating things for no reason. But anyway.
Was this the first album where you would consider that the keyboards played an important role, or you used them mildly in the previous album, right?
Piano.
On Eternity, you had a little bit of piano.
That is it, but there's nothing piano based on Eternity, really. The intro, but the intro was not supposed to be.
Who played the most keyboards on this album? Was it you or Danny?
Yeah, Danny. Danny plays piano. I did some keyboards on it. But on Eternity, the piano track was not supposed to be piano. It was supposed to be like organ. It's like
you can hear a little bit of organ.
Source of All the Secrets. No, on Eternity, not on this. So there was nothing really piano based on Eternity. But by the time this came around, we were using a lot of piano. And I just remembered one time we were sat in Germany after playing, and there was a piano there, and you did Better Off Dead. Remember that? Just some. It wasn't even a backstage room. It was some like office or something. And you playing Better Off Dead, and we were like that. We need to do a version of that. And that's when we started talking about using more piano. There's one night in Germany.
Let's talk a little bit about your influences during this era. I mean, besides the obvious that we have discussed on previous occasions with Duncan, which is Pink Floyd, any other music that you were listening to at the time that influenced you during this phase?
Smashing Pumpkins was it influenced with the Camo stuff, and like the
that is odd.
empty Smashing Pumpkins, massive influence with them.
Wow.
People say it sounds like Paradise Lost, but
You used to tour with them, right? Paradise Lost?
yeah,
Is that- am I right?
did a couple of times, yeah. But they were not an influence. The first two albums are influenced, but not the later rockier stuff. But it ended up sounding a bit like Paradise Lost, but I was thinking more Smashing Pumpkins. No, deep wah-wah, the guitar sound, and I wanted like the drums to be like that, but the producer didn't want them to be like that, so I compromised.
What's your take on that, Danny? Right. Hell yeah.
Yeah, got around the time. I love the Kings. For Destiny, I was trying to do something like Roy Harper, some kind of not like a arpeggio thing, whatever it's called, and just a nice vocal over it. So that was Roy Harper influence there.
Okay, let's pick. You suggested playing. You guys both separately suggested playing some Pink Floyd today as an influence. Pick a song for Floyd that we should play.
Right, Danny, pick one.
There you go. All right. Here you go. Aquí vamos a poner una canción que consideran ambos y las escogieron por separado y coincidieron en la canción, que es You de Pink Floyd. Y regresamos, despedimos el programa con nuestros compañeros, con nuestros amigos, con una promesa después de volverlos a tener aquí en algún momento que valga la pena que ya lo encontremos. Va Pink Floyd, You. Hey Danny, can I have a request for you? Hey Danny. Hello? 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 El teléfono se murió, güey.
Just going through that one.
¿Lo mataste de qué lado de nuevo? Amy, you there? Okay, we're playing now You, as you can listen. Excellent. Hey, Danny, can I have a request for you? I can seem to get off my back my younger daughter and my nephew, and they want you to say hello to them on air. Would that be okay for you?
El tío Gambuino.
It's Abril and Marielos. Okay, at some point, just before finishing, closing the show, Marielos and Abril, all right? Abril, thank you very much. Did you get the location that I sent you via WhatsApp? Yeah, we'll be finishing the show within the next
15 minutes.
probably 5 minutes. Okay, we'll come back. We'll do a final round of closing remarks, and then we'll finish most likely with Destiny. Okay. Oye, me dicen que están los micrófonos abiertos, sí, ¿verdad? Wow. Y yo diciendo que no me puedo quitar de encima a mi sobrina y a mi y a mi hija, pero ellos saben que lo digo con cariño, ¿no? Si no, no lo haría, no le pediría a Danny eso. How's your Spanish, Danny? ¿Sí lo hablas un poco? You speak Spanish at least a little bit? No, a lo que se refiere mi sobrino cuando me dice que el micrófono está abierto es allá. ¿Me estás viendo, mi Yus? Mándame un mensaje y dime que sí. Marielos, Cuata, ¿me estás oyendo? ¿Sí? ¿No? ¿Sí? No, pero también ya me dijeron que tenemos abiertos los micrófonos.
¿Lo dice el portugués? Total, esto es un desorden.
José Luis, ¿me escuchas? ¿O ya lo cerraron? Divided waveform. I do agree. Bien, estamos de vuelta. Estamos de vuelta. Tengo entendido que pues estuvieron comunicándose por ahí que escucharon o que dejamos los micrófonos abiertos durante la canción de You. Por suerte nos comportamos esto. No dijimos ningún- Lo peor que
Asombrosamente no dijiste ninguna.
bájale, compadre. Si yo soy bien portado siempre. No, curiosamente, deben haber escuchado algo de la charla que tuve tras bambalinas con Danny, cuando menos a mí. Desafortunadamente no pudieron escuchar a Danny, donde hablamos precisamente de esta canción y donde le estaba pidiendo que mandara saludos. Eso sí, para que veas, fue un poco embarazoso. Pero bueno, ya estamos aquí. Danny, you there? Okay, you were listening to me with my Spanish mumbo jumbo. Sorry about that. Duncan, AU, Pink Floyd.
Indeed.
Good choice.
Should have been on the film.
Should have been on the film. It was in the film.
On the bonus edition.
I don't think I'm getting it. Should have been on what album?
No, on the film.
The film.
On the film. It was. AU, it was on the film.
Are you sure?
No. And coming from you guys, probably not. I was mistaking it with Goodbye Blue Sky. Is that the scene with the planes, right? And raining blood, something like that. Oh, too bad. Well, great song.
Yeah.
Great song.
Great.
So how important was Floyd for you guys?
Massive.
I mean, for you was like since you were 12 years old, Duncan, you mentioned that.
Massive. Massive influence.
What period of Floyd do you prefer? Is that the 80s Floyd or? Dark Side of the Moon to the Wall.
Wish you were
Duncan.
here.
Hey, Duncan disagrees.
I don't disagree at all. Wish You Were Here, great album. The Wall, the Final Cut, that era for me is massive influence. But I also like the first album, but it's not really an influence in terms of music, but I kind of understand it.
I think you guys were one of the first, if not the first, again, arguably the first, that moved severely from a very metal-oriented sound to a more atmospheric, some call it progressive. Not, back in the day, it was not prog. No, now looking back in time, most people say that was your, when you turned to prog. I never
No.
I never considered you guys prog,
No,
but
I
nowadays
can't stand
just
prog.
about everybody consider Anathema prog.
But that's what they've been called now. Yeah, prog. We don't like it.
Yeah,
It's a four-letter word and they can do one.
we don't either.
These two prog chords, like,
You know what? In fact, I hate prog.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
yeah, trying, devil.
You still are the best, Danny. And
Yeah, they've no idea.
before we close, Danny, can I have a special request for you on all of behalf of our radio show team? Can you try to make Duncan write music again?
I've got an album written. I'm sat on an album at the moment, as they say.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just try to make him come back, man. I mean, that would be awesome.
I'm sat on the record, but I just don't feel like doing it at the moment.
No, I mean, whenever you're ready, but write music again, man. We've been pushing you.
Okay. The world needs it. We do.
Oh man, that hopefully we'll be here to listen to it. no worries, no worries. We can wait. We'll be here. We'll be here, waiting patiently. All right. Thank you very much. Oh, Danny, the special request, the other special request that
Go ahead.
Niñas, ahí lo tienen. El mismísimo Danny Cavanagh mandándoles saludes, como dicen en Escuinapan, mi
Dile.
pueblo. Well, unfortunately, we run out of time.
Dile que le manda saludos Julieta a Dani.
No. By no means, Danny. Thank you very much. Que Chinos says that Julieta says hello to you.
Que le manda saludos Julieta.
Yeah, absolutely. Danny, thank you very much for calling. Thank you for the effort. It was delightful talking to you, to your mate here on eufOnia Radio Show. Thank you very much again. Talk to you soon. Hasta luego. Buenas noches.
Saludos al Prog
In
Night.
a bit, lad.
A los Prog Night, saludos.
Bye-bye, friend. Duncan, thank you very, very much.
De nada, my mate.
We'll say goodbye.